Perfect. So we're going to start again. So I'm presenting to you, and they'll never let me present again, the Ontario-Quebec road trip, the starting off of it. So just to let you know, what we're doing is we're taking you from Toronto through to Gananoque, the Thousand Islands, up to Ottawa, over to Sherbrooke, Quebec City, Montreal, and finishing in Montreal. So I'm just taking you through the first portion. It's probably a good reason somebody else is finishing up with this. So we're going to start off with Gananoque in that Thousand Islands region. And what better way to see the Thousand Islands in Gananoque by helicopter? So we've got Kathy, who's with us from Thousand Islands Helicopter Tours. And so with the tours there, and she's waving to us right now. So with the tours, these are amazing tours. First of all, they've got 3 helicopters, you've got 3 passengers plus the pilot, so everybody gets an amazing view. You're seeing the Thousand Islands, you're seeing the differences between Canada and the geographical differences between Canada and the US as you're flying around, and just some beautiful scenery. And they can go through about 54 people with doing 10-minute tours in just about an hour with the 3 helicopters flying as well. So get another picture here too of some of the views that you're going to be seeing. And as well, we will be sending out this PowerPoint, and they do have a link there so you can see the 360 video more than just these pictures are showing you. So we're going to be moving on from Gananoque to Ottawa, so Canada's capital. So with Canada's capital, first of all, Ottawa tells the story of Canada. We've got about 1.3 million people in Canada's capital, and mostly when we talk about the capital region, it's in the province of Ontario. But part of it that we talk about is also in the province of Quebec, so that's that Canada's capital region. And we talk a lot about the waterways. So we've got the Ottawa River, we also have the Gatineau River and the Rideau River. But the 2 things we're going to be talking about today are the Ottawa River and the Rideau Canal. And the Rideau Canal is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And so again, holds a special place in our heart. The river that you're seeing right there is the Ottawa River, and that's part of the dividing line between the 2 provinces of Ontario and Quebec. So just some of the other things quickly that you'll find in the capital city. It is a capital city, so we have the Parliament buildings. We have all the federal museums of Canada with the exception of 1. So the Canadian Museum of History, the Canadian War Museum, Museum of Nature, Museum of Science and Technology, the National Gallery, and I could go on, and sometimes I do. You'll also see a lot of outdoor activities. So everything from canoeing and kayaking and whitewater rafting, and just having lunch by the falls and feeding the animals in Omega Park. So a lot of different things that you're going to see in the capital region. Today I'm going to focus on a couple of other things that we have, and I was just talking about the importance of the waterways. And so you have the Ottawa boat tours, and right now what you're seeing is their Ottawa boat tours, the Paul's Boat Line on the Ottawa River, and so a great way to see the capital. And you're seeing here the pictures of the boat seeing the Rideau Falls. And Rideau, for those of you who want to learn a little bit of French today, means curtain, so Curtain Falls, if you want to translate it. And just, again, a great way to see Ottawa, and it's majestic. The back of Parliament, the back of the Prime Minister's residence, for example. And then you also have, they also have the Rideau Canal cruises. And so you have, again, you're on that UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you also have the world's largest 100% electric passenger vehicle. And this is a really unique way to go through just the downtown and it's just a quaint way of seeing Ottawa. You have the Art Gallery, Ottawa Art Gallery. So the Ottawa Art Gallery is a municipal gallery in Ottawa. The gallery has a permanent collection of over 1,000 works, houses the City of Ottawa and City of Ottawa owned Firestone collection of Canadian art, and provides community, educational, and public programming. So you get some really hands-on experience as well. And also the multilingual guides and workshops and facilitators as well. And I do apologize, I've forgot to introduce Beth. So Beth, if you can get on, and Julia, I'll point to you in a second as well. So Beth is from the Ottawa Art Gallery, And then Julia, since I've skipped over you, if you can wave now, from Ottawa Boat Tours, both the boat tours that we talked about. So with the art gallery as well, it's right in the downtown core. So close to a lot of the things that we've talked about, and something, they also have a restaurant as well that can host up to 60 guests for a private lunch or dinner. And finishing up, we're going to talk about the Totally Legit Productions. So Totally Legit Productions is an Ottawa company, new to Ottawa, or fairly new to Ottawa in the last couple of years, but they own the rights to the O Canada A dinner show. So a lot of you know the O Canada A dinner show, so now it's in Ottawa. You can come see it. And again, it's a dinner theater, and it's your Canada in a nutshell, if you will, in a 2.5-hour dinner presentation. It includes a 5-course dinner. And it's a musical journey through Canada, from folk songs to classic to rock and to pop. So it's an amazing way to learn about Canada. And we've got a picture there as well, and they're a proud recipient of the Safe Travel stamp, ensuring a fun and safe guest experience as well. And just showing how we're all adapting at this time. And of course, you'll be happy to know that I'm going to pass it over now so you can hear about Quebec.
Thank you, Kelly. Can everybody hear me? Can I get a thumbs up? All good? All right. Thank you, Julia. Thank you very much. And bonjour. Welcome to the Quebec side of the Ottawa River. My name's James Allen, and I am going to take you on a tour from Ottawa to Montreal, to Sherbrooke, to Quebec, and to Montreal. But before I do, I want to give a shout out to my partners that are here. William from Tourism Sherbrooke. We also have Palmer from the Albert Gilles Copper Art Museum. And we also have Francois Jean, who's representing a number of different partners. Hello, and thank you for being with us. So I've got a few minutes left, so I'm just going to kind of go through this quite quickly. I think you can see. So Quebec, right? Quebec is in Canada. Guess what? It's the largest of the Canadian provinces. 8 million people in a space of 620 million square miles. It is the largest of the Canadian province. And what you need to know about Quebec is that we are famous for 3 things, or the brand's built upon 3 things: a culture that creates, a warm, authentic welcome, and our connection to the land. These 3 things together is how Quebec says bonjour to you, and how you say bonjour Quebec. So I'm going to pass it over to William, who's going to talk about Sherbrooke.
Thank you, James. And that's a very nice warm welcome from you. So welcome to Sherbrooke and the heart of Eastern Townships. For those of you who don't know where we are New England's gateway to Quebec. So if you're coming up for our warm welcomes and our connections to the land, you will be driving through ours if you're coming up from the States. So we're essentially an extension of that New England charm that Vermont and New Hampshire is most famous for, but combined with French flair. So if you do come up, you're going to be enjoying the wide open spaces of the Quebec Valley, famous for its cheese producers and apple producers. You're going to be visiting Magog with its lakes and mountains, with boat cruises and vineyards. And then you're going to be totally charmed by the city of Sherbrooke. Very small city, but with a big heart, just waiting to welcome you. Famous for its gastronomical experiences, its culture and its arts. So again, it's one of your top destinations if you're doing your tour of Quebec, through Montreal, Quebec City, and then through the townships. So just wanted to say that, and I'll see most of you during my meetings over the next couple of days. Back to you, James.
Thank you, William. Warm welcomes, connection to the land, and a creative culture. And nobody is more creative than Albert Gilles and his copper art installation. Where's Palmer? I can't see Palmer. She's here. Say something, Palmer, so we can see you on the camera. But for nearly 100 years, the Gilles family, the Gilles family, or the family Gilles, was famous for its metal craftsmanship. Its founder, Albert Gilles, was born in Paris, and at the age of 11, he was introduced to the arts. In 1926, he won a prize in Paris for the decorative art worldwide prize. And we can see the tradition remains with his family, as we can see Diane here on the right and Albert Gilles on the left. What you need to know about the Albert Gilles copper art museum is that it's close to Quebec City. It's only 15 minutes from the Montmorency Falls, and between that and the Basilique de Saint-Anne-de-Beaupré, which Francois Jean represents in part. Finally, for your groups, it is fantastic. It's from copper ore to copper art. And you can have a guided tour museum or interact at a copper art workshop. Discover the savoir-faire that's been with the Gilles family for 93 years at the Copper Art Museum in north of Quebec. And Francois Jean, where's Francois Jean? You're here somewhere. Please wave. Please hello. I can't see. But Francois Jean represents a multitude of clients. He's here for Bienvenue Quebec, which is the NTA of Quebec and encompasses many different suppliers from Eastern Canada. It's an essential way to experience the group travel industry within Quebec. And established in 1989, it's been around for a number of years. And also Canyon Sainte-Anne, you can admire the 1.2 billion year rock walls that crisscross the two steep banks of the Sainte-Anne River du Nord. In Quebec City, in Charlevoix region, as you hike through the forest, you'll learn more about the park's history. It's a wonderful experience. Francois Jean also represents the Auberge de Québec, which is located in the heart of Quebec City. This accommodation can provide you with an excellent locations and rates to discover the city. And the Monsieur Jean Hôte Particulier, I have problems pronouncing this, I'm not quite sure why, but Monsieur Jean is a unique host who loves to surprise and takes pleasure in welcoming all of its guests. I'm conscious of time, so finally, Francois Jean also represents the Quebec Religious and Spiritual Tourism Association. Founded in December 2008, it started with 9 members and now it is 25 and constantly growing. Their objective is to be the leader in development and promotion of religious and spiritual tourism in Quebec and to work closely with stakeholders to foster the development. Here we're looking at the St. Joseph's Oratory of Mount Royal in Montreal, and that is how you go from Toronto to Montreal via Ottawa and via Quebec City and finishing in Montreal.